Most people think that treating obesity is easy because all you have to do is eat less and exercise more, right? But we health professionals know that that is not the case. And if you look at the studies looking at the prognosis of people who are followed through lifestyle change, there's actually a very discouraging failure rate. It works for about 1 person in 5. At least long term, it works for 1 person in 5. Short term, it's more, and that's why you have so many coaches selling services. Short term, it does work more, but if you follow up long term, the failure rate is huge. This is why you who made this comment are asking such a good question. What works besides those glutide medication? And the answer to that is surgery. Bariatric surgery, a major intervention where you basically change the way in which your digestive system processes food. And this is considered indicated for severe obesity above a certain BMI, typically around 35. And it is reimbursed by insurance in many countries. It's not for everybody. There is a screening process and what is usually a very lengthy preparation beforehand, but the success rates are much higher than for lifestyle alone. The contrast is even greater because typically people who go for surgery are the ones for whom lifestyle has not worked, right? So you're now taking a population with very little chance of losing weight through lifestyle alone, and you're giving them a procedure that has a high chance of success. And until the glutide medications came onto the market, this was the most effective and for many the only effective treatment of obesity. So now there is this interesting discussion going on. Are glutides an alternative to surgery? To be honest, medicine is still figuring that one out. But here are a few elements from that discussion. Surgery is definitive. It's a one-off. Complications can happen, but they are not very frequent, at least not the kind where you need to reoperate. They're not frequent. Glutides are reversible. They are much less invasive. However, the jury is still out on how many people can actually manage to stop them and not gain the weight back. Put a placeholder there. We will do another video just on that point. But the jury is still out on how many people will actually be able to stop glutides and maintain a weight in the range where they don't need further treatment for obesity. And that is the rub, because currently glutides are quite costly. And if they are a lifelong treatment, the adding up that results makes them more costly than surgery. The people deciding healthcare coverage are hesitant here. At some point, we will get data one way or the other. We will know how many people can come off those drugs, and that will clear up the economic question as well. But currently, we're in that stage where some of the data about how many people can stop is still missing. Also, at some point, the price is going to come down because the price of drugs is monopoly pricing as long as the patent is not expired. But once it does expire, the costs typically come down. Put a placeholder here too. We can do another video on that as well. Yeah.